This is what remains of last year's Ginja. Put it into a Tarquin's gin bottle, but never mind. This is the new lot, so I've got 2 kilos of Ginja cherries in there, 2 kilos of sugar. I'm just about to put in 2 litres of red wine. Good quality red wine as well. Hope it all fits. Oh, and I hope I don't dribble it all over the place.
Oh, you'll have to mop it up, darling.
It wouldn't be me if I didn't make a mess with it.
But the
And
secret ingredient, well, not really secret ingredient, but the...
ooh.
Get her in there.
No way. No way. Not room, I don't think. Might have a few problems here. And haven't quite got all the red wine in yet, so I'm going to make sure we have room for this magical stuff. This is aguardente, and the recipe's calling for 1 litre. Highly flammable stuff. So we'll get 1 litre in. I might have to change the bottle into something different, but it's all about room. There we go. And what I'll do is I'll give this a shake. A good shake without dropping it, eh?
Yeah, don't drop it.
Don't drop it, not in a glass bottle. Now there's room, I'll shake it up a bit to dissolve the sugar. And we'll put the remaining.
It'll be a shame if there's a little bit of wine left in the jug.
I don't know what to do with it. Oh look. So there we go. Aguardente for should be ready by what's it now? June?
No, it's ginger, not aguardente.
Aguardente. There we go. Ginja to our neighbour's recipe, and this should be ready in 3 months. So June, July, August, September. But I'll probably crack this one open at Christmas. Oh, what I do have to do is add
a cinnamon stick.
Cinnamon, just a couple of sticks. 1, 2, and this year I'm going slightly off-piste, but some recipes do call for it. I'm not going to overdo it.
No, just put a couple.
That's ground cloves.
No, you want whole cloves.
I'm going to put in 1 clove. Cool, they're really strong.
That's why you only need them.
There you go, 1. I wonder if we'll taste that in by Christmas. There you go. That's traditional Portuguese ginger, especially from our mate James. So Ange has requested I clear up this area in the garden so she can plant all of her maize, sweetcorn that she has hundreds of. So yeah, I'm going to give it a go, put it on time lapse and see how it goes. The cabbage is doing well. Beauties. And this little space here, this is where Luke and Rachel dug out the big arum lily that we had here, and it looks like it's not come back, which is good. What I'll probably do is in here, we'll consult with the boss, but we'll probably plant the horseradish in here because it's fairly damp underneath, because this tank does leak in places. Cool. So that's trimmed it, not brilliantly, but it's got rid of most of the material here. I need to trim the rest of this, but what I will do is I think I'll bring the excavator down, the mini digger, and remove that, because we want to move it anyway, and it's too heavy to, well, it's all grown in now, so it's much easier to move it with a digger. And I'm going to make a little shed out of that down here. We've got two of these, so we're going to put one on top of the other. But then, while the digger's here, I may as well use it to turn this over like you would if it was a plough. Yeah, and I've also discovered these are shoots from the pear tree. I don't know which one, but it's far enough away to be actually quite useful. So I'm hoping it's come from that one. And I don't dig up that root supply line. And I'll cut off these two bits, this one and this one, and hopefully we'll have a new pear tree here. I don't know if they leave an answer in the comments if you know whether they will fruit from shoots like this. I think they do. The pigs eat most of our pears anyway, don't you guys? Hey, don't you? Okay, so I've sort of put a strap around it. Got the digger here hitched up, so let's see what happens. I've got a feeling that it's all going to fall to pieces, but here we go. There we go. I've quickly dug it over, got rid of that what was a little pig house. Quickly dug this over. I'm going to go over it with a rake now and take out all the lumps of the sods. I think that's the best word to describe them. And I've just noticed we've been joined in the garden. What are you doing, honey?
Strawberries. There's a few squishy ones for the piggies there. So.
Squishy ones for the piggies?
Yeah, and these are
very nice too.
And obviously you've got red currants.
Yes, I see they're getting a little heavy.
Yes, and some raspberries as well. I need to do some.
And in here I did notice raspberries.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Don't
I
step
did
on
know.
the
Oh, sorry. In here, yes. Look,
currants.
lots of red currants. Lots more red currants. It's like a jungle in here.
And I've had some black currants as well.
Look at these, beautiful. Something impeding my. Right. Oh, and these are the extra raspberries that we just dug out and stuck in there, and they're growing.
Yep.
Oh, and we have one of these, which can come out now.
What's that?
This is an American poke.
Ah, yeah, he could come out.
Although you can't eat poke salad apparently, but it turns poisonous after a while. I don't know how it works. But
Yeah,
there we go.
don't fancy that.
Looking good, and we also have. They're green at the minute.
Yeah, they are the.
Red gooseberries.
Yeah, there's a couple that are just slightly starting to turn there.
Where?
There's one there. So
Oh,
he's
yeah.
just getting a little pinky blush on it.
Yeah, so these turn red when they're ripe, which is handy.
Yeah.
So there we go. That's a little patch. That little patch, all the sods taken out. Got a bit more to do here, but right at this moment in time, I'm gonna grab a cup of tea and cool down a bit. So I've gone and bought. Hang on a minute, to this side. So I've bought a thumb for the mini digger. I've got a piece of rope here. I'm going to tie it up in the position I think it will work best. for picking up rocks. Yeah, I got it from a cheap Chinese online shop, but I'm really surprised by the quality of the thickness of the steel and stuff. So yeah, pleasantly surprised. I'm gonna hang it up here now and see what it looks like, see if it's going to work. It's not light either. Let's do this on the floor first. I've marked a line. I sort of guessed where I wanted it. That's about it there. Is it going to work? It should be lower down. Might make it a bit lower. Why is that done? Imagine a big rock in here. This has slight adjustment, but that will bring it back up, not back down. So what if that was the other way around? No. If that was there, I could bring that would bring this closer. So with the 3 holes adjustment here, yeah, if I put the pin in there, that means this is higher, this will be up higher. If I take it apart and put these 3 holes down here, and then I move this up to the 3rd hole, this will be closer to the bucket. Yeah, is that? I don't know, let's give it a go. Take it off again. I think I'm right. So, that's the top of it's going to come. I need to clean all this off now. We're going to weld it. Not with a flat battery I want. So what I'm doing now, before I forget, disconnecting the battery, because obviously the welder can surge, put extra current or whatever through any electrical systems in the digger as well as the cars, anything. You know, welding's a high current thing, so we don't want to be messing up any of the delicate electrical instruments on these boys. Like always disconnect the earth first, and I'm going to disconnect the live as well, just in case. So then any of the, obviously this Kubota has a negative earth system. That means always it's easier for lighting, little motors, etc. You just put one side of wire to earth, the other needs a live wire from the battery or associated wiring. Negative. There, all done and safe. So we're all set up and ready to go. I've got a hose pipe right here just in case something dry catches fire, and I will soak everything down afterwards anyway. But I'm just going to put a tack on the top and bottom, assemble it all and just try it out, see if it works. If I'm happy with it, then I'll weld all the rest all down the sides. Here goes. So battery reconnected. I've done top and bottom at the moment just to see what it's like. So as it is there, welded on the arm, nothing gets in its way. That's pretty cool. It's a lump. Two pins. See, it's quite easy to put on and off, which I quite like about it. Let's see if we can pick that up. Well, I can obviously pick stuff up. I'm thinking this would be handy. Feeding pigs down. I'll be there a sec. If I could drop this down like that. I might drill a couple more holes. Yeah?
Yeah.
I think if that was...
Yeah.
Yep, I'll drill some more holes. As you could probably tell, it worked, but I didn't quite like it, so I'm going to just basically drill another hole, I think down here, somewhere like that. So I'm going to say there. Black pen for black painted thing, obviously the best thing. So there we have it, hole drilled in, I'm set up in a new position, which makes this a bit further down than 90 degrees. Yeah, it will force me to pick up smaller rocks, which is what I want. I don't want to be picking up massive rocks and breaking everything. So there we go, we'll give it a try, and now we can build walls. So as I said I would do, just washing this area down, just in case there's a spark or something. Oh, need to turn off the trance music. Alexa, stop. Okay, so it's Monday night, work party tomorrow. Morton's coming, Luke's coming, Rachel will be here, Steve's here, lots going on. So I said I'd make them Cornish pasties for lunch. Oven's on, Cornish pasty stuff, got a big bag of skirt here, etc, etc. But Ange and I need to eat tonight. So, for the first time ever, and no, I haven't lost my Cornishness, for the first time ever, this is amazing, I'm making pasties. Swede, onion, potato, big dollop of butter on the top of these. There'll be salt and pepper, but this is pork. I've never made one before. Hope it goes okay. So here are my such a disaster. So here are my pork pasties, and it's almost like the Cornish gods are saying, no, don't do it, and yeah, the way they've turned out is, yeah, not the best. Pork produces a lot more meat, so a lot more fluid. Yeah, they look a right mess, but I'm sure they'll taste okay. So, our experimental pasties. What do you think, darling?
Actually, even though they're not a proper Cornish pasty, they're very good.
Because of the kuni pork, I think, makes a difference. Because kuni pork is very meaty, and yeah, we're loving it.
And bear in mind, we can grow piggies, but we can't grow moo cows.
No,
so.
not yet.
Not yet.
Hello, I'll be your camera for the day. Cameraman. There's Rachel taking a concrete beam for a walk. Boy, Quinn. He's a good boy.
So we've come to collect the tractor because we need to use it, and I did notice, yeah, there was something I needed to repair. If you look at this, it's a bit skew whiff. When we were collecting the reeds down the bottom, I hit a rock and bent this quite badly. So I'm going to take this off and hit it with a sledgehammer, straighten it out. Right, do you want to do this or do you want me to?
I'll let you do it.
You sure?
Step back.
Watch out for flying particles.
Come on, hit it like you meant to. Not bad already. Nearly there.
Bit more. And there we go. If it's broken, hit it with a hammer.
Yeah. And if that doesn't work,
I don't know.
hit it harder.
Hit it harder. Yeah. Now then.
Höjd med sledgehammer.
That must go like that, mustn't it? Yay. That's that one. This needs to go back now.
Oops, so I didn't think it was going to be that easy to move.
To me a bit.
Good.
Hang on. Cool.
The other one's meant as well, Nick.
No,
No way.
it's just this one.
Can I take it back?
Yeah, thank you. And in the kitchen, in the key box,
Yeah.
there's a key for this, which is yeah. There.
That was incredible. It took you like 3 minutes to fix the tractor.
All good. Now we can fill it up when I get the key.
It's recording.
We're joined today by Morton, as well as Luke,
Hello.
and Rachel somewhere, and Steve is here as well. All busy.
Full house. So apparently we are picking these up to put on top of the well. The weight system.
These rocks.
Why?
These rocks.
Why?
I've never seen it before.
No, we use them in Malta as well for ceilings.
I looked up the specs on them, and if you want to make it stronger, you just put in 2 of the bars next to each other, so that they're. And you can also get these that are shorter for added strength.
300, yeah. For ceilings, you can get them.
So you said 900,
900.
Are they not as wide, high as well? I'm a bit short.
There. There might be on the edges of some of them a lump of concrete that needs knocking off or something.
Maybe this one.
Yeah, it's that blocking. That's right, So what we're going to do now with a trowel is dig a hole there, fill with concrete, so we've got a concrete pad for the beam to sit on for the last beam that's going there, and then obviously I'm going to build a wall along the back, along the front and this gable end, and I'm going to make this a nice pretty little granite face with a window and pitched roof. It's all very pretty stuff going on. So here, see, Rachel and Steve are here doing a sterling job, finishing off the concrete around here. I did have a little bit of a leak here, but it's all stopped now. So that's that, and then I will backfill up against that, so the grass, this will eventually grass up, green up, and yeah, cool. And what we'll do as well is, this is all going to be where Rachel's standing will be a hard standing. There's a new pavilion going here, so this will be the edge of whatever type of paving we put in, hopefully calçada if we have enough, we shall see. And this will be filled with water and a few more stones in the bottom and some goldfish perhaps.
Thank you.
is holding it up. It looks like it's going to fall over.
I'm watching him hold it up. More? You're gonna fill it up, what?
So, as you can see today I'm here on my own and just concreting a little patch higher side of the pond where we're going to put some fake grass. I wish I could think of a better reason, but for the main reason is the dogs like to lie on it in the sun. So I'm just I'm not floating this in with a plastic float. I'm guessing at the levels, and I want it to slightly fall that way towards the pond, and I want it to be nice and smooth. So I could have laid it on. God, it's really windy. I could have laid it on hardcore, etc., but this ground's fairly hard anyway, and we have had a problem with moles just under the surface of the false grass that we had here before. So I'm guessing the moles won't be digging through the concrete. Although this is a very fine aggregate mix, it's not quite concrete, it's just a coarse sand mix. But it'll be fine for this. It doesn't have to be structural or anything, it's just a hard covering to put the grass onto. Simple as that. Get it roughly the right shape. And as you can hear, we're continuing filling the pond. It did have a slight leak. Thanks to Steve and Rachel yesterday. Pretty sure that leak has been taken care of. So that's that little bit finished. Gilly's itching to put his paw prints in it, but we're not going to let him. Yeah, and there we go. Just waiting now. Still chopping up a little bit every day. We got another 3 inches to go, maybe 4 inches. But I just wanted to point out how now you can see it's clearing. Yeah, we've got a bit of floaty plants going on here. I'm going to get some more, just duckweed for now, until I can get some more. Every now and again I'm walking right down to the bottom of our property, picking up some of these bulrushes. One of our subscribers, Insane Tuna, I do believe, thank you for your advice, awesome. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, and yeah, we'll just have to wait. But it's all clearing now and it's all looking good. The pond even has its own little bikini bottoms on, so yeah, all good. all coming on along nicely. The pump arrived today, so I can pump water from in here. As soon as I get the right hose, pump water from here up to the top tank, and it can filter down through solar as well. It's all good. And then tomorrow I'm going to put the fake grass on here up to here, and then we have the start of another project to go there. It's just non-stop. So today finds me with Mini Digger at Richard and Gallia's, the place where I've done all the tiling, building some walls for them, remodeling the ground levels, etc. And on the other end I'm now going to make another sort of retaining wall like this, to stop the water, if it rains heavily, running down and washing the driveway away. So that's nearly it for this video. Put a little bit of a retaining wall dug in here. With the digger we have yet to do. So I've managed to get around here, fill in this trench. This needs to be graded back. There's a French drain going in here. All this stuff will be done in next week's video. It'll actually be done tomorrow, but that'll be next week's video. And around the back here we've got another wall to finish. Steps going in here, another wall. So I need to grade off this patio and level it off. Continue this wall to this manhole here. And there we go. This is peach country. Look at it. Crazy. And thankfully not too hot today because it's cloudy. We've also done, there will be a couple of steps here, a little bit of a retaining wall there, and put a drainage pipe in from here all the way out there. So that's all we have time for this week. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and what else can we say?
The usual.
Alright, if you liked it, please give it a big like, and if you liked it and you're not subscribed, or please recheck if you are subscribed, you can subscribe.
It's free.
And don't forget to ring the little notification bell if you want to be notified for upcoming videos, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.